welcome to this tutorial, which is one of 2 or 3 on enlargements. It's really targeted at students to help them understand the concept of enlargement a little bit better. Typical question would be, given this shape here, enlarge its scale factor 2. I'll just write it here, scale factor 2. You can have a good laugh. It's not easy to write with this pen. Okay, so what we want to do then is to make this line, this length, twice as big, twice as long, I should say. So I'm going to do what a lot of people do, which is to start here. Nothing wrong with it, just there's a better way. That's 2 units long, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Some people like to count squares, 1, 2, 3, 4. I advise you to go 1 unit across, 2, 3, 4. And that's 1 up, so I need to go 2 up, 1, 2. And I'd also advise you to join them as you go along, although in this case it's quite easy to do. That's 1 to the left, 1 unit to the left, so I need to go 2 units to the left. And this one is 2 units up, so I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is 1 to the left, so I need to go 2 to the left. And you can see that's 6 up, that's 3, it's twice as long. And I'll get Autograph to group them to shape for me, and there it is. If I write last click here, don't worry about the use of Autograph. My concern for you is the concept itself. I'm going to make it less transparent, and there it is. So the lengths have been doubled, so that's what the scale factor says. Sorry, I'll just move that across to here and show you what I was saying about is an easier way, because there may not be enough room here. If you start here, that's 2 across, so you go 4 across, that's doubled. That's 1 up, that's 2, that's 1 to the left, and that's 2, and so on. I think it's much easier to draw. What about the angles? Have they changed? The angles inside the shape? Well, the answer is no, they haven't. I'll just move that to there, move that to there. Is this angle here the same as that one? We can actually measure them in Autograph and show that it's the same. So the angles do not change, the lengths are doubled, which is what you would expect. But what about the area? This is 4 units long, 4 units in area. If that's a unit square, that's 4. I'll just make that equal aspect. That's better. That's 4. I'll just write the 4 down. That one, 6 that way, 6 down, that's 12, and 4 is 16. It's not a question of the difference in the area, it's how many times is that bigger than that, times. Well, the answer is 4. So when the scale factor is 2, the area is 4 times. So when the lengths are doubled, the area is 4 times bigger. We can see it by, if I draw a little square here, there's a quicker way of drawing that square, but I'll stick to my way, and group to shape. If I enlarge, that's of unit area 1, because 1 times 1 is 1. Let's call that the unit square. If I now enlarge that scale factor of 3, going from here, that would be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and there'll be that 4th point there. And what I'm going to do then is to ask Autograph to join these points for me, group them into a shape. There we are. Now if I right mouse click on that, I'm hoping it'll work. But the other one is not showing. But if you remember, it's a 1 by 1. And we've made the length 3 times long. What's the area of the larger square? It is 9. So when the scale factor is 3, that unit area is 1, and the 3 by 3 is 9. How many times is that bigger? It's 9 times bigger, it's obvious. So if the lengths are trebled, the area is 9 times bigger. So what's the connection then? Well, if I just get rid of these here for a second. Incidentally, I've taken you a step, I've taken you to a high level order of thinking for some of you, but this is a good time to do it. The scale factor is 2. The area is 4 times bigger. Scale factor is 3. It's 9 times bigger. Can you predict what happens when it's 4? Well, I hope you got it right. It's 16. So how do I go from that number to that number? If you think you know, what happens if it is n? Well, it's n times n, or shorthand, n squared. I'll stop there, and then in the next video I'll look at the center of enlargement. I'll leave you with a question. What happens if the scale factor is 1.5? What would? How much bigger would the area be? You can use that, you can use a calculator. Okay, until the next video, thank you very much for watching. Take care.